Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Man, hold on. Yeah, I gotta take this call. Yo, Bo Sticky. Chilling, chilling, man. I was just calling you, man, just to talk to you about what's going on with the game, bro. But shit, I didn't hit the live button, man. I'm just gonna put you on speakerphone and then you can just talk to busy right now. Or what? I bet. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Just want to get your little take on it real quick. Hold on. I'm just gonna click out, just add you because I didn't already didn't press the button. My bad. Hold on. Shit. I go back and edit. Yo, Bo Sticky.
What's up with it?
What up with it, man? Your Rams didn't make it, man. What's up with your Rams, bro? First off, I want to say this, bro. I'm sorry about your Rams. Man, I was rooting for them, bro. I really was, man, but it was a hell of a game. That's all I can say. It was a hell of a game. What went through your mind after the Rams didn't make it to the playoffs, man? I mean, didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Hello? Hold on, Bo Sticky. Hold on. I think hold on real quick. Something happened. All right, there you go, Bo Sticky. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I was heartbroken, man, disappointed, man. We was the best team in NFL this year. We should have been in the Super Bowl and we should have won it. We beat ourselves, man. Our special teams let us down all year. He fumbled the ball. Parkinson's wide open touchdown. He in his hands dropped the ball. Penalties uncalled for. We beat ourselves, man. The Seahawks did. No, I'm not taking nothing away from the Seahawks. They did what they supposed to do.
Yeah. Hey, that's real. You know what, bro? One thing I can say about you, man, you real. Like, you ain't with the fake stuff, bro. Like, you do be real with it. Like, you be real. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I can say about you. You do be real when it comes down to it. You do be real. You say what's real. So
that's one thing. I ain't like them Cowboy fans.
Yeah. Bro say he ain't like them Cowboy fans. But nah, man, that is real, man. The Seahawks, they came in there and they did what they had to do, man. And it's real what you say. Like, they came in there and they literally did what they had to do. Like, from the first play, bro, they came in there and went boom, 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 touchdown. You know what I'm saying? From the first play. You know what I mean? So, dang, man, it's crazy, man.
I hope Matthew Stafford come back next year, man. He contemplating retirement. Hope he come back next year. We run it back. We need to get a cornerback and somebody on special teams. We get our cornerback situation and our special teams right. Our defense let us down too.
I think they did pretty good, but they let y'all down, but the Seahawks is just like unstoppable. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like the Seahawks are really just unstoppable, really, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. It was a couple of questionable plays from the refs, but I don't blame the refs. We still had, even though they did some questionable calls, we still had our opportunities.
Yeah.
So I can't blame that. I ain't gonna put that on the refs. They did miss a couple calls though.
They did. Hey, I will say this though. I will go on the limb and say this. Them referees, when it came down to that last play with Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the Bills game, they said that Brandon what's his name? Brandon Cooks didn't catch that ball. But
so how did Cooper Kupp catch it?
How did Cooper Kupp catch the ball? That's what I'm saying. How did Cooper Kupp catch the ball? How did Cooper Kupp catch the ball is what I was saying, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I had to call you, bro, because I know DT was like, man, I know Bo Sticky, I know he was sick. I said, you know what? I said, I didn't call him because his team did lose, and that is kind of messed up to call him. You know what I'm saying? I said, DT, I'm gonna do you a favor. I said, I'm gonna reach out to him. And then I called, was forward to voicemail. Bo Sticky claimed he was asleep. But one thing about Bo Sticky, at least he gave him an extra day. He reached back out, goddamn me. We gave him an extra day. Yeah. Nah, man, but I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I appreciate. I just wanted to talk to you, man, and make sure my boy DT was able to, hear from you, man, because he was
Yeah,
my
man,
boy
don't
was
worry.
worried
Yeah.
about you, man. He was worried
I'm
about you,
still sick. I'm still a little sick. Ain't got over it yet. I'm still hurt.
man.
I'm behind though.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Oh, just real quick, one quick question, bro. So, with the Patriots going and the Seahawks going, I would say who you think is going to win, but I can get your opinion on that. I can just get your opinion on that on a later day because that's kind of messed up to ask you about who go win the
I
Super
can
Bowl.
answer it, man. I really don't. I think the Seahawks gonna win, but who I want to win, I really don't care.
Yeah,
For Sam Darnold, you got Sam Darnold. If Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl, what kind of story is that? And also Drake Mayo.
yeah,
It's like it's two good stories, no matter, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. It is two good
No matter which
stories.
way you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, you're right. It is two good stories. My thing is, I hope that man, you know what? It is two good stories. That's two good stories. You're right, it's two good stories. I think Sam Darnold and them go win because I feel like the Patriots offense, I feel like the Patriots is just a little bit slow on the offensive side. You know what I mean? Like they lean towards Kayshon Boutte a lot and they don't utilize Stephon Diggs enough to me, but maybe during the Super Bowl, they'll utilize him to his full potential. But it just seemed like them goddamn Seahawks, they run through you like bowling pins or something, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's cool, man. So you say you think Sam Darnold go win?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up in the Seahawks.
I thought the Rams Seahawks was the two best teams
Yeah,
in there.
I think
I
so
thought whoever
too.
won that game was gonna win.
Yeah, I thought so too, man. I thought so too, for sure. But Boss Sticky, man, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I appreciate you for hopping on, man, real quick, man. And
Appreciate it,
I'm
fam.
finna get this show back on the road and get it started, man. I appreciate you, my boy.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Be easy. Yo, man, that was Bo Sticky, man. We just wanted to reach out to him, man, because his Rams was in the playoffs, man, and unfortunately, man, the Rams didn't win, man. It's really heartbreaking, you know what I mean, for him, for his team not to win. But like they say, man, life goes on, man. Life goes on. I really do feel like the Seahawks is gonna win the Super Bowl. That's just my opinion, to be honest. I really do feel like the Seahawks is gonna win, only because of the simple fact is that, like, man, them Seahawks are some dogs, bro. Like, are some dogs. I can't even lie to you, man. They some dogs. Let me make sure the comments is working just to make sure, because sometimes with StreamYard, they do be tripping. Okay, your comments is working. All right, man. So if you like this topic, man, y'all can comment. Don't forget to press that subscribe button. You know what I mean? And we are having this Super Bowl talk, man. Seahawks win. Let me change this right here to something different, and that's what I would do. NFL talk. That's what I'm gonna name it, just NFL talk. And NFL talk, I'm gonna say Super Bowl bound. That's what we're gonna name it. I'll say NFL Super Bowl talk. That's what we're gonna. That's what we're gonna name it. Stroll it. There we go, man. So we're talking about the NFL and we're talking about the Super Bowl, man. The Super Bowl, man. So some of the things that I did want to talk about is that I wanted to mention that what's his name? Lawrence. Oh, let me join on this other computer real quick, y'all. And that way I can just screen monitor from this computer right here. And we can just go from there. Some of the things that I wanted to show you guys from the last stream that I wasn't able to show you guys. So we're going to get that on right here. We're going to mute. We're going to turn that camera off. Enter. And want to make sure that might. Okay, yeah, cool. All right. So y'all, man, we gonna be doing some screen sharing and going on, man. We're gonna talk about what's his name? Tank. We're gonna talk about DeMarcus Lawrence, y'all. DeMarcus Lawrence, first year on his first year on what? The Seahawks. His first year on the Seahawks. And he goes to the Super Bowl. He came out and he said, what did he say? I'm finna show y'all what he said. Hold on. Actually, let me edit it real quick. Sure. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me just crop this real quick. All right. I should have had this prepared, but man, I'll be never knowing what some of this stuff is go work with these computer situations. All right. So let me present this to you guys. We're gonna do a screen. No, we ain't gonna do no screen share. We're gonna do present a video. And this is my thing with the Cowboys, bro. Yeah, y'all, come on, man. This dude, Lou.
Tears coming down your face. I can see the emotion all over you. You're going to the Super Bowl. Just describe the feeling.
I am. I'm truly blessed. You know, thankful to be a part of this great organization, this great team that we put together, man. The words can't even explain this moment. I'm just glad I'm going to the Super Bowl. We going.
Enjoy every moment.
We going. Yeah.
He going to the Super Bowl after being 1 year with the Seahawks, man. 1 year with the Seahawks. That boy DeMarcus Lawrence is going to the Super Bowl, man. So definitely big kudos to him. You know, Dallas let him go. And when they let him go, guess what? Dallas let him go. Dallas let DeMarcus Lawrence go. And after 1 year of being with the Seattle Seahawks, he's going to the Super Bowl. He actually made that's one of the clips I wanted to show y'all, right? But this is the actual clip that I actually wanted to show you guys. When he first got released from the Cowboys, one of the things that DeMarcus Lawrence said was, you know, he had been with the team, I think like 11 years or something like that. And he said that he know that he's not going to go to the Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys. That's what he said. He said, I know I'm not going to win a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys, is what he said, right? And so we're going to listen to that, and then we're going to talk about it. So let me go right here to present a video file, and I'm going to present that to you right here. Here's what he had to say. I believe this is it right here. Let's check it out.
I made my home there. You know, my family lives there, but I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So
later,
the Seahawks soar to Super Bowl 60.
No, Dallas is my home. I made my home there. You know, my family lives there, but I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So
later.
There it is right there. That's what he said. He says, Dallas is my home. He said, Dallas is my home, everything, yada, 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 yada. And he said, but he know for sure that he's not going to win a Super Bowl there. That's what he said. He said he know for a fact that he's not going to win a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys. Question for you guys. Do you think the Cowboys is ever going to make it to the Super Bowl? You know, under the Jerry Jones regime? That is a real true question. Do you think the Dallas Cowboys is going to make it to the Super Bowl under the Jerry Jones regime? I don't think so. Honestly, I really don't think so. I don't know. Because of the simple fact that it's like, bruh, hold on, I need to do a mirror, but I don't know how to do it. I can't remember how to do it. Let's go to general settings. Oh, maybe right here, camera. And then, there we go. Yeah, don't mirror the camera. There we go. Boom. But yeah, so that's just some of the things that he said, man. Like he say, I love my home in Dallas, but I know that I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. That's what he said. He said he knows he's not going to win a Super Bowl in Dallas. That's what DeMarcus Lawrence says. Let's listen to it one more time. Wait a minute, that's not the right one I want to play. I want to play this one. Let's listen to it one more time. Here we go.
I made my home there. You know, my family lives there, but I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So
Later.
The Seahawks soar to Super.
So for all the Dallas Cowboy fans, man, do you believe that Jerry Jones is serious about going to the Super Bowl? Or do you believe that Jerry Jones is serious about going to the Super Bowl? You know, this is how DeMarcus Lawrence feel. He says, I know for a fact that I'm not going to win a Super Bowl in Dallas. That's what he says. I know for a fact I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So, I mean, those are just some of the questions that we have to ask ourselves when it comes to, you know, like the whole situation with the Dallas Cowboys and things like that. Because if you feel like you're not going to make it to the Super Bowl, then what in the entire F are you doing? You just playing for money, you just playing for keeps, like what are we doing here, you know? So I don't know. It's just some of the little things that I want to talk about too. I did have some other things though, man. We did see like that Mike McCarthy is going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike McCarthy. And they asked him, did you reach out to Aaron Rodgers? He said, you know, it's ultimately up to Aaron Rodgers, but you know, but for sake, I did reach out to him. That's what he said. He said he did reach out to him. That's cool, reach out to him. But do y'all think Aaron Rodgers is ready to come back to play another game? Like at this point for me, honestly, you made it to the playoffs. Okay, you got beat in the playoffs. If Aaron Rodgers, they got to do a lot, man. It just can't be DK Metcalf because Calvin wasn't doing his thing on the Steelers. Like he wasn't doing his, like DK Metcalf didn't have no help. So they need a lot over there. They need like one of the reasons why he probably was thrilled about going is because he had George Pickens, right? But then they let him go. Right. But the thing is, I think that they traded him to Dallas. They need another receiver over there. You know, they need another receiver over there. They really do need another receiver to see if Aaron Rodgers will even come back, even though Mike McCarthy says he probably will come back. But he need another receiver over there, man. He need another receiver. It just can't be DK Metcalf. Like Aaron Rodgers needs somebody else in order to go. My bad, y'all. I set that up late. I set that up another time. But he definitely needs another person. So he needs another person. So yeah, man, that's just my opinion on it. But anyway, man, in other news, the Browns hire a coach. They hired Todd. Let me see the Browns' new coach. Let me make sure I don't want to mess his name up. Browns coach. This is a lot of people laugh. The Browns, let's see, the Cleveland Browns are in the process of hiring new head coach for 2026 season, following the departure of Kevin Stefanski to the Falcons, which is really horrible. I've seen a couple of people go online and say how they didn't want Kevin Stefanski on their situation, honestly, to be real, man. Those of y'all that are watching, man, make sure y'all press that subscribe button and hit that like button for me, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Juke in the building. What up, Juke? Yo, Juke, man, you wanna pop on screen or what? Let me know, man. Let me know if you want to pop on screen, and man, we can chop it up. We can chop it up on screen. I got two computers going on. Let me know if you want to pop on screen, Juke. I'm gonna send you that courtesy to my future member on the channel, man. My boy say the Browns still ain't going anywhere. LOL. Nah, I agree with you, bro. The Browns still ain't going nowhere. But it's the fact that it's the fact that they hiring their new head coach, man. And a lot of people was they hired Todd Monkins, and a lot of people like, come on, like that's an older guy. Like, come on, Browns, what are you doing? What is the Browns really doing here? You know, do you want to take your organization to the next level, or do you want to continue to keep it at the bottom? Like, what is the Browns really doing here? That is what we need to figure out. What is the Browns really doing here? Are they really trying to improve their organization, or is they just fine with being a dying organization? The Browns is a dying organization. What is the Browns really doing? You go get you why would you go get this older guy who's going to tell these guys, oh yeah, do this, but they looking at him like, bro, you can't even run a mile. Go get you a younger coach. You could have went to go get Sean Dermack. I think I forgot what's his name. Sean McDormand. You could have went to go get Sean McDormand, and then people would have took that organization just a little bit more serious. You could have went to go get him. They just let him, bro. He went to the playoffs every year. It wasn't his fault that the referees messed him over, man. It just wasn't his fault that the referees messed the Bills over. The Browns could have went to go get Sean McDormand. They could have went to go get Sean McDormand, but yet you go get Todd. He don't even look motivating. I guarantee you, Shador is looking like, what the hell did we just do? Shador is looking like, what the hell? Like, are we really taking this organization serious? That's what Shador is looking like. Are we really taking this organization serious? Why not go get Sean McDormand? You go get Todd? Todd? Come on. I think Sean McDormand, if you don't want to go get Deion Primetime, go get Sean McDormand. Go get him. But instead, you go get Todd? Come on. This dude proved to have been that guy. It's not his fault. He put the right pieces in the puzzle. Although the Bills lacked receivers, come on, man. To me, I think the Bills lack like key receivers. But I really do feel like Sean McDormand should have been the Browns head coach. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. My boy say, Shador staying at the Browns for years, LOL. Man, if I was Shador, the Browns is just a dying organization. Like, what excitement? You would be the only excitement for the Browns, I would assume. Like, here's the thing. Everybody say Lamar Jackson is a great quarterback. Everybody say Lamar Jackson is a great quarterback, but he never had good receivers, elite receivers. He never had elite receivers, or they always say it's not Lamar Jackson is not the problem. Lamar Jackson is not the problem. That same scenario is going to be pushed. That same scenario is now going to be used for Shador Sanders. And people is going to start saying Shador Sanders is not the problem. It's the Brown organization. The Browns organization will pull your career down. So here's the thing. If the Browns organization is going to pull your career down, it's time for you to then what? Move on, sir. It's going to be time for Shador to move on. But I understand, they're going to after his contract up, they're going to probably franchise him. And then they're going to throw the big money at him. And that's life-changing money. Who am I to say Shador not to stay there? My only recommendation at that point will be to like, God dang, Shador, leave. Look at who they're hiring as your coach. They're not fully supporting you. Kevin Stefanski didn't really support Shador to the people, right? To the people. We didn't believe that he was actually supporting him, right? what is Todd going to do? At least if you had Sean McDermott, you would have, it would have been hope in the building. Like, oh, we got him as a coach, and we got Shador. Okay, let's see what pieces they put together, and let's go from there. Nah, that's not it, man. It's not it. He says, Bills need to pick up George Pickens or Malik Neighbors. Yeah, but Malik Neighbors, it's, to me, man, once you have like a hamstring injury, what do you have, a hamstring or Achilles? Once you have like some like an injury type like that, man, it's really, really hard to come from. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure Dallas is going to re-sign George Pickens. One thing about Jerry Jones is that Jerry don't mind having trouble players as long as the production is there, right? And for George Pickens, the production was there for him this season. So Jerry going to utilize that salary cap, and he's going to put that salary cap to the beginning. So I'm not really worried about George Pickens being moved around, but I would say I am pretty much worried about the Browns, because Jerry gonna move around that salary cap. He gonna wait to the last minute. He gonna go to the media. The media gonna talk about it. Blah blah blah. It's gonna be bad blood. But at the end of the day, one thing for sure, Jerry Jones do deliver that contract. Only reason why he didn't deliver that contract to Michael Parsons is because he felt like Michael Parsons disrespected him. You know what I mean? He felt like he disrespected him, the agent. So that's the only thing about that. He say they could go get AJ Brown and get him on the Bills. They could go get AJ Brown and get him on the Bills. Okay, so on the Bills, that would be nice because that will work out. Because the reason why I say that will work out is because one thing for sure about Josh Allen is he's going to launch that ball down the field. And that would be good for a player like AJ Brown for the Bills. But as far as the Browns go, even if I was an elite receiver, why would I go to the Browns? Look who you picking as your head coach. Todd Moken. Come on, man. Stop. So that's my only gripe about that situation, though. He says, because AJ is done with the Eagles, he don't want to play there anymore, man. No, I definitely agree, man. He definitely don't want to play. He definitely don't want to play there. And it really is over for the Bills, man. It really is over for, I wouldn't say for the Bills, but I would like to see what receivers they go out there and get. I want to see what receivers will they go out there and get, and what the next year is going to be curious. I want to see what and who does they even pick up AJ Brown? That'd be nice for AJ Brown to go to the Bills, though. That would be nice for AJ Brown to go to the Bills. Let's talk about this. Stephon Diggs going to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen not going to the Super Bowl. AJ Brown going to the Super Bowl. I mean, not AJ Brown. Stephon Diggs going to the Super Bowl. Not Josh Allen. That is crazy, right? So I know, like, they was probably like hoping that, man, hopefully I get there before he get there. You know what I mean? And Drake May did his thing, man. He say, yeah, Stephon Diggs is good, but he's losing that Super Bowl. I definitely agree. The Patriots losing. I'll be surprised if the Patriots win. Honestly, don't see the Patriots winning with Sam Darnold and Smith and Jigma and Kenneth Walker and Shabib. You know what I mean? Like, man, like the Seahawks is dominant. Seahawks is dominant, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The Seahawks is dominant. Like, they came out with, you ever like really wanted to watch a boxing match, right? And then they come out and they give you their first 30 seconds and they actually not, they not like waiting, but they actually like just boom, 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 boom. Like, that's what the Seahawks did to me. They came out and went boom, 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 downfield, boom. You know what I mean? They came out and played. The Rams came out and did their thing too, but to me, it's just that the Seahawks just came out and just did it way better. You know what I mean? And so for me, I got the Seahawks winning, man. I think Sam Darnold, I know everybody's saying Drake May might be MVP, Matthew Stafford might be MVP, but at this point, you gotta name Sam Darnold as MVP, especially if he win. He was cut from a team, okay? He was cut from a team, and he go all the way to the Super Bowl. The Vikings didn't believe in him no more. They believed in J.J. McCarthy, and look where that got them. Nowhere. It got them nowhere. So, for me, man, it's more so like, okay, for me, it's like Sam Darnold should be MVP, man. Sam Darnold got to be MVP. Sam Darnold got to be MVP, man. It's for him to go to the Super Bowl with all odds. Like, even some of the people on Stephen A. Smith and some of the people on ESPN, they didn't believe in Sam Darnold. They didn't believe in him. But you got to believe in the guy that's staying consistent. Sam Darnold should be named MVP. I know I said Drake May should be named MVP, but at this point, man, Sam Darnold gotta be named MVP, bro. Like, he gotta be named MVP, man. And it's like, I understand, like, if you are a thrower of the ball, if you are a thrower of the football, of course you're going to, have interceptions, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, because you are a quarterback that can throw the ball and that can launch the ball down the field, right? Well, of course, you're going to have things, and you're going to take unnormal risks in order for your team to win that game. Sam Darnold take unnormal risks at times, just like Josh Allen, right? But they great throwers of the football. They are great quality quarterbacks. And I feel like Sam Darnold should be named MVP. Now, in the NFC Championship game, they utilized Kenneth Walker, right, a lot, and that eliminates Sam Darnold from throwing interceptions. But Sam Darnold should be named MVP, man. If we talk to quarterbacks, he should be named MVP. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? He says, people are sleeping on Sam Darnold, man. He had over 400K passing yards this season, and people say they are not impressed. Like, what the F? That's Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady stats. Yeah. He says, they got to put some respect on Sam Darnold's name, man. I'm not even a Seahawks fan, but that dude is impressive. No, facts. That he is impressive. DT in the building.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
My boy say, playoffs don't count for MVP. I get it. They don't count. But I'm saying, like, if we put that into perspective, bro was balling out, man. I know it was unforeseen what happened with Drake Mays, like, right? Drake Mays, we wasn't expecting it, but come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Cashier 12 in the building. He says, damn, hold on, let me sit up because it's marking up. Remember, y'all, we going from two different screens. It says Eagles versus Rams was basically the Super Bowl. Whoever won that game win the whole thing. Patriots don't have a chance. Weak schedule. Drake May is their only hope. or Cooper Kupp, JSN are routing them. Now, facts. I agree, bro. Like, Drake May is their only hope, but they got Stephon Diggs. They got to utilize him. Whoever that offensive coordinator is, they got to utilize Stephon Diggs in order to win the Super Bowl. They got to go out there and utilize Stephon Diggs, man. They got to go out there and utilize Stephon Diggs. They got to. In order for them to win the Super Bowl, they got to go out there and you got to utilize Stephon Diggs, man. You got to utilize Stephon Diggs, man. You got to. But, okay, to your second point, he says they had a weak schedule, and he says their only hope, Drake May is their only hope, and he says Cooper Kupp and JSN are routing them. They are bro, JSN, Cooper Kupp is going to be balling. You know, Sam Darnold got to look at Cooper Kupp too, because we can't forget that now he was elite when he was with the Rams. You know what I mean? When he was with the injuries piled up, but you know, the fact that Cooper Kupp played against his old team, in the NFC Championship and beat them after they dropped him and going to the Super Bowl, that's big. That's big, y'all. That's big. That's big, man. And DT, you missed Bo Sticky earlier, man. He jumped on, man. He had a few words. He talked. I told him, you know, you said that he was sick, so I say, man, I have to reach out to you, man, get you on. So that's in the beginning of the channel, man. That's in the beginning. So I know you go back sometime and you rewatch the show, the parts that you missed. So you might want to go back and check that part out for sure. Juke says, my thing is, what are Buffalo Bills going to do with Keon Coleman? You know what? I'm not really sold on Keon Coleman. Maybe I got to go back and rewatch the Bills a little bit more next year, or go back and see how Keon Coleman did during the playoffs. I'm not really one that's sold on Keon Coleman. I'm sorry. I'm not the one that's sold on him. And it's probably because of the simple fact that, what did he do? I mean, in the biggest moment, they couldn't even count on you. In the biggest moment, they couldn't count on you. The biggest moments, like, y'all was dropping balls like flies. You know what I'm saying? So that would probably be my only thing about Keon Coleman. That would probably be like one of my biggest things. You know what I'm saying? What did he say? Make sure y'all hitting that super chat too, man. Don't forget the super chat, y'all.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Y'all like the show. If y'all like the show, man, don't forget to hit the super chat, man. Look out for the channel, man. Listen, you go to another channel, y'all know I got to put this out there. You go to another channel, they're not going to read your comments, man. Send $2, $3, $4, my dollar, your dollar. But somebody send something, y'all send something to the super chat now. All right. Casher, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna call you I'm gonna call you C12, man. C12, make sure you hit that that subscribe button, and then also make sure you hitting that the turn on your notifications, man. Let me know when you do, man. And welcome to the channel, bro. He says, my boy Juke says, I'm not sold on him either. Like, he has sparks of greatness, but he just never shows up when it counts. He has sparks of greatness, but you know what? I seen a video where I don't think it was either the GM or the coach, or it might have been the owner. One of them didn't really want Keon Coleman, but one of them, I think like the owner might have fought for him or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I seen a video, and I think, did I get that video? Yeah, I seen like a video or something like that where they didn't really want him, but they ended up picking him up. You know what I mean? I don't know, to see if I find that video. I don't know where I seen it at, but I did see that video. You know what I'm saying? So if I find that video, I'll get it on here for y'all on the next one. My boy C12 says, what team do you think most needs a quarterback like Mendoza? What team do you think most needs a quarterback like Mendoza? I don't know about that, but I would say, like, the team that I would say that needs a quarterback, I'm gonna start with the Cowboys. Because Dak Prescott is unbelievably trash. You know what I'm saying? But on a serious note, the Steelers is gonna need a quarterback. You know, they not for sure if Aaron Rodgers is going to come back. So the Steelers is going to need a quarterback for sure. Who else is going to need a quarterback? Maybe the Jets going to have to do something about that. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of teams that need a quarterback, man. But I'm for sure the Steelers is going to have to make a decision on a quarterback. Will Aaron Rodgers come back, and will Aaron Rodgers reunite back with Coach Mike McCarthy? You know, so the Steelers for sure going to need a quarterback. So to answer that question, my boy DT says Eagles is a Super Bowl team with real QB. You know what I mean? He says Keon could go to Dallas low key. He say they ain't doing anything anyway. LOL. Nah, facts. They not doing nothing. My boy DT, shout out to DT on that membership plan. He says Eagles is a Super Bowl team with real QB. Yeah. Jalen Hurts is a real quarterback. He just needs to deliver the ball more and stop throwing it. Stop letting them run the ball as much, because it takes away from, Saquon Barkley got y'all to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Versus saying, the quarterback helped assist us. They relied on Saquon Barkley in the run, which opened up for him to do, to do whatever. He says, facts, Dak is old. He's made some plays this year, but he needs to retire for the good of the franchise. Yeah, man, Dak Prescott is over with, bro. Like that's old news, man. Like, don't nobody really care about what Dak Prescott got going on. If I'm being totally honest with you, man, they don't really care about what Mr. Prescott got going on for real, for real. I'm being perfectly honest with you, man. They don't really care about what Mr. Prescott got going on for real, man. He says Jalen Hurts is a system quarterback. He was never an elite quarterback. Ooh, so you saying that he only plays well with dang, bro. I say he's a good quarterback, but he can utilize some help, is what I would say. Like, for sure, he can utilize some help. He can for sure need some help. You know what I'm saying? For sure use some help. That's for a fact. Hold on, y'all. Let me set up this TikTok situation real quick. Yo, I would open the phone lines, man, and let people call in. We'll see how that goes, man. I really try to use that for the members. DT, if you want to call in, DT I already know he can call in whenever he want to call in. Dak, we're gonna be talking boxing tomorrow, y'all. So boxing talk tomorrow. You know, we're gonna die down with the football talk. Boxing talk tomorrow. We got Teofimo Lopez. I might come on a little bit earlier, so tomorrow with the schedules coming up. But we got Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson, and then you got Keyshawn Davis on that card, and then you got a lot of people on. You got Africa going up against Oscar Duarte, which I think is really good fight for. I think that's a good fight. And then they saying that Devin Haney is going to be on there too as well. So yeah, man, we got a lot of talk that's gonna be going on. So definitely make sure y'all tune in tomorrow because we will be talking boxing tomorrow for sure. All right, let's get to some more of these comments. It says, I don't understand how you don't like Lamar, but you think Hurts is good. That's crazy. You know why I like Jalen Hurts, bro? Because he's not always running the ball. He's not always running the ball. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he take running plays here and there, but he's not always the one that's running the ball. Like, he's not always the one that's running the ball. You know, like he throw the ball more than not throwing the ball, if that makes sense. He throws the ball more than not throwing the ball. You know what I mean? And I like that. But my thing is with hold on, yeah, I gotta change this camera for hold on. I'm trying to set up the TikTok, y'all. So give me 1 second. I'm just trying to set up the TikTok. Give me 1 second, y'all. Just give me 1 second. Source. Give me 1 second, guys. Trying to figure out which camera. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Maybe if I scoot up. Oh. My bad, y'all. I was trying to set up this the TikTok thing so we can start going live on there as well for the people. All right, let's get to my boy Nick comment. He says, completely disagree. Dallas is winning that division next year. LOL. And I'm not a Cowboy fan. That defense needs to be middle of the back to win. Oh, Dick, you tripping. He say Dak gets a R&B kiss the NFC goodbye. Nah, bro, you tripping. That they not gonna never beat the Eagles. If AJ Brown leaves, then they probably will beat the Eagles. I give you that. If AJ Brown leaves, then yeah, they probably will. If AJ Brown leaves, then yeah, okay, you might got something. You know what I mean? Like if AJ Brown leaves, but if AJ Brown don't leave, bro, there's no way they're winning the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, brother. Like, nah, they not winning the Super Bowl if AJ Brown leaves. AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley is the key to the AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley is the key to the key to success for the Eagles to win. My bad, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let's just go on a commercial break here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna go on a commercial break here. This is gonna be a little bit repetitive. You know, I don't like mess. You know what? I should have never messed with that because you know it get the lag in and stuff. I think it's starting to lag. As soon as I did that, dang it. All right, let me get out of that because I don't want to. Let me go back to the comments. Soon as I touch that, it's not lagging. So y'all just give me one moment, okay? Just give me one moment. Let me go on a commercial break. Now it did like it's doing pretty good. Let me go on a commercial break real quick. I gotta set up the TikTok live, y'all. I mean, I guess I could do it. I just don't want to be sounding like I'm too distracted. You know what I mean? He says, I don't understand. Okay, he says, Jalen Hurts is no Joe Burrow. He is no Josh Allen. And he's definitely isn't on the level of Patrick Mahomes. I hate Mahomes. Bro, Juke, you tripping. Jalen Hurts, he beat the guy at the Super Bowl. And he would have beat him the first time he played him, but he had dropped the ball. He fumbled the ball during like the downsail hut and he dropped the ball. So nah, bro, you tripping on that one, man. You tripping on that one, brother. Hold on, y'all. I'm tripping. Yeah, you tripping on that one, bro. Jalen Hurts, I will put him up there with them quarterbacks. I got to get to my boy DT comment first, y'all, because he is a member. He says, at least Lamar can throw the ball 15 yards down the field. This dude is stuck on short routes. Dang. Or is it, no, Jalen Hurts be throwing the ball downfield to AJ Brown? I can't let you say that one, DT. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix this. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm trying to. Okay, let's add another. Trying to go live on this TikTok, y'all. So y'all just give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to see what's going on. We trying to get all the type of revenues. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get all revenue that we can get. You feel me? I got too many sources or something. Well, we might have to just let it look crazy while we going live. I don't want to look crazy on TikTok. Crazy. I'll set it up another day. We'll go live on it tomorrow. I just like when we talking about different topics like this, like football, I want to go live on it. But when we talking about boxing, we don't really, because a lot of people don't really like boxing like that. You know what I mean? Like football is like every overall sport. So that's what I was just trying to do. All right. Nick says, completely disagree. Dallas winning that division next year. LOL. Okay, I think I already got that. He says, Dallas is going nowhere. The Cowboys are my third favorite team, and I live here. Cowboys are not winning while Jerry Jones is alive. God damn, that's sad. That's true. It's sad, but it's true. That's crazy. It's sad, but it's true, man. It is true. It's sad, but true. He says, Barkley is declining in Philly. Barkley is declining. Philly is declining. I would say, I wouldn't say that Barkley is declining. I would say that people have caught on to what the Eagles is doing, right? They not actually throwing the ball down the field. What they're doing is utilizing Saquon Barkley. So now they got spies on Saquon Barkley. So I wouldn't say Saquon Barkley is declining. I would say people have caught on to the Eagles scheme and utilizing Saquon Barkley. That's what I would say. He says, regardless, the Cowboys is not winning the Super Bowl anytime soon. I can agree. He says, especially with Brian Schottenheimer as their coach. I think they actually performed a lot better as Brian Schottenheimer being a coach. I think he made some key plays. Brian Schottenheimer. I actually like Brian Schottenheimer. At first, I was like, Brian Schottenheimer. Yeah, right. But Brian Schottenheimer, I actually got faith in him. You give Brian Schottenheimer a legitimate quarterback, they might can do, and get a hold and get like a good, because Evil Fool's defense was trash. So they go get a good defense, man. It'd be all right. He says, if Dallas Cowboys put Brandon Aubrey as quarterback, they win the Super Bowl easy. He says the kicker. Nick says, running backs, when they get close to 30, they decline, just the age of their position. No, I agree with you, they do. But I would say, like, as far as like Saquon Barkley go, a lot of people have caught on to how the Eagles was winning. They was winning because they was utilizing Saquon Barkley a lot. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say about that situation. But listen, man, the Seahawks, we got to get back on topic here because I'm going to end it here shortly. The Seahawks is going to win the Super Bowl. No, it's nothing that Drake Mays and the Patriots can do. Drake Mays is an outstanding quarterback. What Drake Mays was able to do and take that franchise with Drake Mays' help and assistance to help take that franchise to the Super Bowl, where people didn't even think it was possibly done, right? People didn't think it was possibly done, right? They think, Tom Brady era's over. The Patriots would never see a Super Bowl again anytime soon. But they go right back to the Super Bowl, right? So let me ask y'all a question, right? So Drake Mays have done his thing, right? But let me ask y'all a question here. There's a big debacle online saying that, Bill Belichick Bill Belichick should be first ballot Hall of Famer. If Bill Belichick is not the first ballot Hall of Famer, then no coach deserves to be in the Hall of Fame if they didn't give it to Bill Belichick. Was it Bill Belichick that got them to the Super Bowl, or was it Tom Brady? Because the first thing, when Tom Brady left the Patriots, what did he do? He marched right back down to the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. He marched right back down to the Super Bowl. Where did Bill Belichick's career go? Boom. It went down. Bill Belichick's career went down after Tom Brady left the Patriots. So, who gets the credit for all of those Super Bowls? Is it Tom Brady or is it Bill Belichick? Or do Bill Belichick really deserves to be a first ballot Hall of Famer? Do Bill Belichick deserve to be a first ballot Hall of Famer? Clip that. Clip that. Let's find out. Because here's the thing. Tom Brady left. He went straight to the Super Bowl again with Tampa Bay. He's no longer a coach. They said that the Patriots won't go to the Super Bowl because Bill Belichick is gone. The awesome Bill Belichick. What happened? Bill Belichick is not there. Where is the Patriots? Back to the Super Bowl. So do Bill Belichick really deserve to be a first ballot Hall of Famer? Yes, he was a part of the success. But was he the reason or the key to that success? When Tom Brady left, he went downhill. That's all I'm going to say. When Tom Brady left, the Patriots' success of going to the Super Bowl, it went downhill. Bill Belichick is gone and they back at the Super Bowl. And it's not because of Bill Belichick. When he went on this college game that he went playing on, what happened? They went downhill. So what have Bill Belichick been able to accomplish without Tom Brady? What have Bill Belichick able to accomplish without Tom Brady? Just saying. He says Gonzalez, Carlton Davis are going to hell for that Seattle gimme Patriots 5.5. Nick, man, I think you've been here before, man. I appreciate you, man, for coming back, man. I'm seeing your name pop up in the comments a lot. I appreciate you for coming up, man. So Nick, you know what I'm saying? Stick with us, bro. Make sure that notification bell is on. Stick with us, bro. I appreciate you, man. It says, Patriots had an easy schedule, and also they didn't face Bo Nix fraud team for real. That's cool. They can have all the easy schedule they want. That's cool, but they still went to the Super Bowl. You got to give them credit. They almost lost against the Broncos in that blizzard, but they still going to the Super Bowl. He says, the Tom Brady and the Patriots defense won those Super Bowls. Now, Bill Belichick is blank whip for a 23-year-old ex-cheerleader. Bill is washed up as F. Nick says both get credit. Belichick brought Drew Bledsoe before Brady. Brady would not have been that successful if it wasn't for Bill Belichick. That's not true. Brady still would have been successful. I got to agree with Juke. Without Bill Belichick, Tom Brady still would have been just as successful. Why do you say that, LD? It's because he went to Tampa, and when he left the Patriots, the first thing that he did was go to the Super Bowl. He would have been that successful, but would he would have had that many rings? We don't know, right? But Tom Brady, I believe, would have been just as much successful without Bill Belichick being his head coach. I honestly agree with that. He would have been just that much as successful. I agree with that analogy. He It was all this strict program up under Bill Belichick. He left there and had fun in Tampa, and he won another Super Bowl, man. So yes, they both get the credit, but who gets the majority of that credit? I said both of them get the credit, but who gets the majority of that credit? Tom Brady, because he's the one that's actually in the field. Got to get the DT comment first because he is a member. He says, football is a team sport. Tomorrow, Brady didn't win anything by himself. Bill built the teams around him. Brady didn't sign Wes Welker and Julian Edelman. But let's make sure everybody called Julian Edelman a okay receiver. He was a tight end, I believe, right? But anyway, everybody called him a all right player. That's what they called him. A all right player. Tom Brady was able to take okay players and make them look like they was elite receivers. So you're right. I said that. Brady didn't put the team together, but Brady was the majority responsible for them winning the Super Bowl. Brady is the majority reason why they win the Super Bowl. Yeah, he didn't put them teams together, but they said Julian Edelman was an okay receiver, an okay player, but he made him look elite. That was the thing with Tom Brady. He would take okay players and make them look elite. And that's what happened. He made them look elite. Julian Edelman was a good player, like you said. Brady is like Josh Allen, the way he evaluates receivers. Yeah, bro. He take them okay players and he make them look elite, bro. You know? So, but anyway, y'all, I hate to cut this short, but that's why I hate to cut this short. Tomorrow I'm trying to come on a little bit earlier. I got a lot to do. And you know what I mean, that's why I say, man, hit the super chat, man. That's gonna keep me on here a little bit longer. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD,
the kid,
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. So y'all, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. And man, yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I gotta get up out. I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta go handle some business real quick, and I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is not a football show. Tomorrow is a boxing show. So we're gonna talk about all the boxing aspects that's been going on. He says those guys was above average, at least, not just okay. They might be DT above average, but he made them look elite. That's what. Go look at that. I want y'all, like, when we get off YouTube, go type that in. Tom Brady make above average receivers elite. Look it up on YouTube. You gonna hear all the people, even like, I'm pretty sure Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, I'm pretty sure all of them that said the same thing about Tom Brady. He just make above average players or average players, make them look elite. They not elite at first, but when they come play with Tom, he make them look elite. That's just that. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, DT, man, I had got Bo Sticky on for you earlier, man. So make sure you go back and check that out, man. I'm going to clip it, upload, and then re-upload these clips, man. I'm going to get them up. And, man, we're going to talk about this, man. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm up out of here. Peace. Hey, guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys. It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
to press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue.
Likeable Dialogue. Hey, man, make sure y'all go press that subscribe button. Make sure y'all telling a friend, man. Y'all got some friends, some cousins, some co-workers. Y'all got somebody. Tell them about the channel, man, and have them pull their phone out. Like, man, let me see your phone, bro. And you pull their phone out and you type in Likeable Dialogue and make them subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on. And as always, man, great show. I enjoyed you guys. Thank you guys for coming. And, man, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is a boxing show. Teofimo Lopez versus Keyshawn Davis. Then we got Rich Hitchison versus Oscar Duarte. Where is Keyshawn Davis' mental health at? You know, and we got so much to talk about. Ryan Garcia versus Barrios, you know, but we want to talk about the Shakur Stevenson versus Keyshawn Davis first tomorrow. And then there was a clash between the Lopez family and the Shakur family upon grand arrivals. So we're going to talk about that as well. If y'all see anything that y'all would like for me to get on the show tomorrow, send me a DM. As always, check out the membership plan. Again, I appreciate you guys' support. This channel wouldn't be nothing without you guys. Plus, I love doing it. And remember, you guys can always contribute to the super chat. I don't always have to be live for you guys to contribute to the super chat. Only thing you have to do is press the $sign on any video at the bottom of the screen, and you can donate just like that. So again, thank you guys for tapping in with me. I appreciate you guys, and I'm finna get this video re-uploaded for the people that did miss the show tonight. Thank you guys. I'm your host, LD Doug Kid, and tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD
Doug Kid,
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.